Good rising and good morning, everybody. I'm going to say that now for those who may come on. Um, we got a lot of energy this morning, and I want to try to make this kind of quick. Okay. I'm terrible with fast stuff, but I really, really, really want to try. So, without further ado, I'm hopping right into this reading. I'm not waiting. People have to come on. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and go through the overall energies and the bottom of the deck cards that I felt led to look at. Okay. Um, so when I pulled from the Angel Therapy deck, and I want to say good rising, everybody. Please, when you come on, speak, let me know that you're here. I always appreciate that. Okay. So, base chakra for the angel therapy. This is not the first deck that I pulled from, but it is the first one that I felt led to look under. And it says base chakra. It says choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances as your words determine your outcome. So, I feel like a lot of us are really trying to manifest some things. And so, we really have to be careful about how we're obviously thinking because our thoughts rule everything, right? Our thoughts determine what we say. So be careful, be mindful that at this time, oh, this is the Divine Feminine reading. So in case that wasn't made clear, the bottom of the deck card for the affirmations, I was led to pull the affirmations as the third card, but it's going to be at the end. But the overall energy was Andalusite, Andalusite, and it looks like this. It's a gemstone, and I'm going to just read the questions that come up at the bottom of the card. And it says, are you in search of a deeper spiritual connection? Go outdoors and commune with nature. Listen to the messages being communicated to you by the trees, the plants, and animals. Spend some time in a garden or the woods. Put your attention on your alignment with Mother Earth. First of all, I got to say that I've been in this energy. Spirit has been literally, showing me visions of myself surrounded by flowers or been pushing me to go and sit out in nature. Okay. Surrounded also by a lot of greenery. So that's a message that keeps coming up for us, especially the divine feminines. But I think it's for everybody. But I consider myself a divine feminine. And so the fact that I know that's what spirit has been telling me to do, that was amazing. Gonna read the archangel that's associated with that. This is not the messages that I pulled. This is just like the bottom of the deck, which to me still ties into whatever messages are going to be on the other card. It's going to tie into the whole reading. Okay. So this archangel that's associated with this message is Archangel Sandalphon. It says, I'm aligned with the four elements and the four directions. I am a conduit for healing, Mother Earth. Protective energies always keep me safe, and I receive spiritual insight to easily resolve problems. I know that I am connected with all life. I've been feeling that. So that's beautiful energy, beautiful overall message. The other deck I felt led to look at the bottom of was when I pulled from the Romance Angels deck, and it says, stay optimistic about your love life, okay? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I feel like a lot of the divine feminines, first of all, there's too much energy. So I'm not going to say that the messages that I get is going to resonate for all the divine feminines. It's going to resonate with who it's meant to resonate with. That's number one. So the energy that I felt like I was picking up more is that some of us could totally be questioning the connection. Some of us could already be in a relationship right now with someone, okay? Whether we think this person is our divine masculine or not. And we could be in this place in the relationship where we're questioning it. We're questioning the whole thing. Okay. Wondering whether or not we made the right decisions, wondering whether or not this person is good for us, if they're healthy for us, if we're going to be with them long term. Some of us could have the energy that we're still not sure, and we've been here for maybe a year, maybe two, maybe longer than that. and you still may not feel that you're 100% sure of the person that you're with. Um, I can't speak for everyone, but I'm just saying that's my energy for sure. I think like that resonates with me a great deal. And it could resonate with some of you guys. Others of you, you may not be in connection yet with anyone. You could be calling this in. You could be just desirous of this, and you could be concerned. I mean, like, damn, when is it going to happen for me? When am I going to get somebody who matches me, matches my passion, matches my commitment, even my commitment to union? When is this going to happen? So stay optimistic. You know, all is not lost. And some of us could be getting ready to break up, okay, with someone that we're in connection with at this time. And so, with that being said, that can put you in a funk. Just having those ideas, having those thoughts. Moving on. The bottom of the deck for the Divine Energy Oracle, which I was asking Spirit with that deck, what are some things that we can actually take action with, maybe today or within the next coming weeks, um, to really help us along with whatever the rest of this energy message was going to be for, right? And the bottom of the deck for this is forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. The forgiveness card in a few different decks have come up in a couple of the last readings that I've done, like in the angel therapy reading for one of the other, I mean, in the angel therapy deck for one of the other readings that I've done. Oh, it was a personal reading for myself, as a matter of fact. The forgiveness card came up, but it was in reverse. So I felt like that could be a place where, for me personally, I could have been holding on to some negativity or holding on to something. So with it coming up in this particular reading for the Divine Feminine as a whole and as a collective, I think that something is probably about to pop off that might bring up a whole lot of negative energy for us, a lot of negative memories, all of that. And Spirit is already encouraging us to forgive because, as we know, it's cliche, but it's still true. Um, Forgiveness is for the other person, but I mean, to me, it is. It's for the other person, but it's for you just as much as it's for the other person. And it's so that you can have freedom to not walk around with this weight or this chip on your shoulder or this heavy ass bag of negative energy and negativity while somebody else could be moving on with their life. A lot of times, people who hurt you, half the time, either they don't care that they did it or they don't even know. And you're holding on to angst and you're holding on to bitterness, and meanwhile your spirit is declining. Okay, I heard that some of us could be operating in sickness, or we can be having sickness because we are not forgiving. You're harboring the stuff, whatever it is. Okay, moving on. Now I'm going to hop into the actual reading. So the first message, I was led to actually choose from the Divine Feminine Oracle, and the energy that came up, and the reason I asked, I was like, Spirit, what could we be embodying at this time? You know, what energy is the Divine Feminine in currently, or what energy could she be in? And I'm, Lord, I'm stuttering, maybe I'm going too fast, but the Divine Feminine energy was Bridget. And this mantra says, the goddess of the eternal flame, and it says, I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. And when I meditated on the cards, some of the messages that flowed through for me. Oh, please excuse me, you guys. I felt like I had to burp, but I didn't. Where's my water? Okay. One of the first messages that came through for me was, I felt the vibe that some of us could be experiencing some dark energy, like maybe depression, like the word depression actually came up. That may not be for everyone, but again, it came up in my spirit, and I feel like I have to go with that. So there could have been some issues, or there could be some emotional turmoil going on for us, where we're surrounded in some darkness. Okay, but we do still have this inner flame. We do still have this inner light. We do still have something that's burning within us that's causing us to somehow still press forward, to still press on. And I feel like the energy that Bridget is encouraging us to have is, first of all, some of us need to stand up for what we think is right. Some of us need to stand up for ourselves and for our needs and what it is that we really feel that we need. Okay. I also feel like this has to do with a passion that's deep within us that's going to probably, you know, really start to grow. Like it could start off as like a little flicker, right? And then the more that we think about it, the more that spirit begins to blow wind on it and give us encouragement and give us, I don't know, like I'm feeling like it'll be not watered because that could put it out, but the our flames are going to be fanned somehow is what I'm trying to say, whether it's through information, whether it is through us doing something that is creative, something that we're passionate about, something that we thoroughly enjoy, whether it's spending time or connecting with your tribe, whatever the case is. I feel like that flame is just going to grow and grow and grow until it explodes, until it becomes bigger. And I think that that's what spirit is wanting for us. Okay. They're wanting us to come out of this darkness, or they're even wanting us to shine our light while in darkness. While in darkness. Like, don't allow the darkness that's surrounding you to put your flame out or to put your light out. Okay. And I think that some of us we could really be experiencing some negativity, some darkness, some stuff that's making us be like, oh my God. I just heard, woe is me, even. Woe is me, even. So, the encouragement that I feel Bridget is giving us is that we need to know that within ourselves, period, we are the light. Literally, you are already the light. And even if you're in the midst of darkness, you can go within yourself. You can deal with yourself. You can allow yourself to minister to you. That flame that's in you, that passion that's in you, that drive that's in you, it's in there. It may be being suppressed by outside forces or by your own emotional state of what you think you lack and what you think you're not doing, but it still exists and it's still there. And I think that we also have to be careful because our thoughts can either fan the flames or put it out. I'm done off of that card. Give me a minute. You guys. The next card that came out from the Angel Therapy deck was Earth Angel. And this is beautiful because I was just talking about this on my Facebook Live that I did for the Rising reading yesterday over on my Facebook. And I was going on about how I feel like some of us are angels, like we're freaking angels who have come down here to this plane to learn more, to grow, to expand and all that kind of stuff, to put whatever we learned while we were up there with Source to practice here on Earth, okay? And I thought this was beautiful energy to get. We're in Earth Angels, okay? And it says, you are a light worker who has come to the earth to teach about love. First of all, this card is the second card that came out of the deck. And that came out when I was asking spirit for messages for the divine feminine. And I feel like this could also though be part of why we're experiencing this darkness that's around us. It's like, bruh, I don't like it here. Like, I'm not feeling this place. Nobody wants to listen to the lessons of love that I have to share. And when I said, we don't have to necessarily teach like we're standing up in front of people or we're talking. It can literally be because of how we are, how we interact with people, what we do, what we choose not to do because of the messages of love that we have. And so I think that could be what's causing us to be in this energy of slight depression, a slight funk, like, damn, this place is jacked up. This place is really messed up, right? We're earth angels and we are seeing all this darkness and our little flame that's inside of us that drives us. It's like, damn, how am I going to assist right now when this whole place is surrounded by darkness? Nobody's really loving. Nobody is even trying to listen to what I'm trying to say, or nobody's appreciative of the love that I offer, right? It's always something more. It's always that what I'm presenting is not enough. But I want to say that spirit is encouraging us to know that, listen, don't allow anybody to blow your candle out. Don't allow anyone to dim your flame. Don't allow anyone to dim the light that's within you. Not even this little damn dark world. Don't do it. You came here for this purpose. This is why we're here. This is why we are here, and we can't allow for anybody to take us off that course, or we can't even allow for our own emotions, lack of understanding, lack of being understood, take us off of that and make us forget that. Okay, so I'm gonna move on because I want to go fast, and we got a lot of energy, you guys. Hi Uba. Oh baby girl, it's okay. It could be because of the internet connection, who knows. um Wow, guys, like I just really feel that the Bridget energy for us, it's a reminder for us to still shine our light. It's a reminder for us to get inside of ourselves and allow the love, allow the passion that we have in there to guide us and to push us forth. I mean, really to propel us, even though we are shrouded by darkness. We are surrounded by people who are in dark energy all the time, all the time. Okay. And sometimes it can be tempting for us to get into that energy because we feel like, and I know we're not the only ones, but a lot of times we can feel alone. You can feel alone in this walk of being such a loving soul. Not saying that we're perfect, but the love that's in us from source, the love that's in us from the Most High, that's what makes us the bomb.com. I have to say that. I have to say that. Moving on. So when I was pulling from the divine, give me a minute. When I was pulling from the divine energy deck, again, my motive for this particular, my intentions, that's what I'm trying to say, but it's motive, intentions, all the same. It was to ask for divine guidance on how we can move through this energy, right? So the cards that came out says go for your dreams. Go for your dreams. And that stands out with the messages for Bridget too, because I really feel like fire indicates passion. It indicates drive. It indicates action. Okay. So some of us, something that's going to, I'm talking about fan our flame, is us going for things that we've always wanted to do. So this was one of the first cards that flew out. Actually, all three of these cards flew out at the same time. All three of these cards. So I take them as this is the message. This is what we need to be doing, right? So the first card is go for your dreams. This is what's going to bring us out of that darkness. This is what's going to cause our light as well to shine even brighter. So our flame is going to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Okay. So something that you're passionate about, something that brings you joy, something that makes you actually want to get up every day and take action. This is what Spirit is telling us to focus on at this time. Okay. The next card that came out was change your tracks. And I had never seen this out of this deck before. And as I meditated on the card, I was like, okay, what could this potentially mean? And of course, this makes me think about a train, right? When a train is on its specific course and the tracks are obviously shifted and they are changed, that causes the train to go in a different direction, right? So that was the thing that helped me to kind of understand what this card could have been talking about. I did get the booklet for this, so I'm going to read what it says. But initially, this talks about the fact that there are some things that our course is about to be changed. Okay. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for bringing this back to my memory now. I was watching Bahati Life and I really enjoy, there are so many readers that I enjoy. So I'm not going to even try to name drop like that. I'm just saying this because this is what Spirit just brought back to me. I was led to watch one of her videos yesterday because I know that Saturn goes direct today. Oh my God, Spirit, how bomb are you? That is the change of tracks. That is the changing of the tracks. Thank you, Spirit. And Spirit just literally dropped that right back on me. Like, you need to say this. So Bahati was mentioning how Saturn being retrograde was us having to, reflect over life lessons, reflect over some things that really hurt. It was a lot of lessons that we were having to go back over. I even feel like the understanding that I got or took away from that is that Saturn in retrograde is actually lessons that we've already learned before, but it's a review. So whatever situations that you were in, it's because, yes, Uber Asterian, it is definitely changed for the better. But I also feel like the lessons that we were just reviewed over, by being put back in positions that were exactly like lessons that we had learned before. When as Saturn is going direct, a lot of things are about to change. There are things that are now we're going to be moving forward, but I do believe that the course is going to be different. So that may mean that people, places, and things are going to be out of our lives. We're going to lose connection with some people. Others of us could be with us, the same people, but the way that we operate with everything could change. Okay. What else was I about to say? Going back to what Bahati was mentioning, she was saying that now instead of going backwards, we're going to be going forward, and we're going to have needed to learn the lessons and to remember, because where we're going now as far as forward movement, achievement, more hard tasks, more lessons, but we're also going to be putting into practice, hopefully, the lessons that we learned during the retrograde. Okay. And that's if we learned anything. Some of us, I put a message out yesterday because I was led to talk about how in times like Saturn retrograde or in Saturn period, where we're being put in lessons and we're put in situations that are hard and they really stretch us, stretch us. They're hard. It hurts. This is like Saturn energy. It can hurt. It's tough love. I'm talking about tough love, right? And so these situations, they pull on us emotionally, they pull on us mentally. It causes us to have our comfort zone to be shifted, our comfort zone to be uprooted and dismantled, right? And that can be like, right? It can be just such a damn daunting task. That's what I'm hearing too. And now we're moving forward. Hopefully we will appreciate. Okay. I also feel like Saturn, this moving forward, is going to also give us clarity as to why things had to happen. And we're also going to understand more about ourselves, more about our purpose, right? And why we had to go through that. And we're going to have to use that lesson, use those energies to move forward. But let me read the understanding from the book, because what I got from the book's understanding was it also said a lot of stuff that's about to happen right now with this change of tracks, it's not about to be pretty. It's actually not about to, it may not be pleasant. I'm not saying it's going to be negative for everyone, but for some people, things are about to be uprooted. They're going to be tower moments where it's going to hurt your feelings. You're going to be like, why did it have to happen like this? Why did the change of tracks have to happen like this? But I'm here to tell you that sometimes some of us would not change. Some of us would not move if it weren't for a tower moment, if it wasn't for something that totally shakes us to our core. You understand? So Spirit knows what it's doing. Spirit and all its wisdom knows exactly what it's doing. Change of tracks. I'm about to read it now. So it says that on a soul level, you're entering into a major learning curve, and it's time to change tracks and raise your consciousness to even a higher level. Avoid overthinking, and at this time, instead, pray for your divine energy to guide you successfully onto this new path, leaving what no longer serves you or works behind. Your soul's path is changing because you are ready for this growth and freedom. View all aggravating circumstances and roadblocks as an invitation to move in a new, more aligned direction with your authentic self. I feel like for some people, they could be getting ready to lose their jobs. Like, I just think that a lot of things are about, like, the universe is about to strategically allow for certain things to start to happen so that it can cause us to see that we need to go in a different direction. And on a soul level, some of us could be ready for that, and we could say we want it. We could have been asking for this. But with the way that it's going to come about in the earthly realm, like, because this is a spiritual thing happening. This is a spiritual shift that's happening, right? We were asking for this. We were praying for this. But the way that it's going to actually take place in the physical, in the terrestrial, it might be like, why did it have to happen like this? Why? Like, it's not going to be the best. Okay. And that's because it's going to have, like, something dramatic has got to happen, you guys, to cause us to change directions. Period. It has to be something earth shattering. I just feel like that. I don't know why. I feel sometimes I'm like, Spirit, why couldn't you have just said that nice? Okay. Uba Asterian says a hardcore shaking is on the way. I agree, honey bun. That's why I just can't say that, oh guys, it's gonna be like subtle transitions because I haven't been getting that. In fact, I've been getting the Tower card in a couple personal readings for myself, and then even in just the collective readings that I've been doing, I've been getting the Tower card. So that's letting me know that something catastrophic. Okay, and I used that word yesterday because I was led to in the other live reading, but it's not bad. And I know that it might not seem that way when this shit starts to happen. Like my tune could be changing when my shit starts to happen, okay? But I know that overall spirit is telling me this is not about to be bad, what's about to happen. It's actually about to be the bomb, like in a good way. It's going to put us on course. It's going to put us in alignment with really what we've been praying for, what we've been asking for. Okay, so with that being said, I don't want to change, I don't want to stay there too long. It says, mind you, this is beautiful. It's to put us more on track and more in alignment with our authentic self. Most of us, as the divine feminines, we've been wanting to be our authentic selves. That's why some of us feel this depression because we feel shrouded by darkness. We feel caged in by something, by beliefs that are limiting, and that could be negative. That could be dark energy. We've been caged in by the status quo, right? And some of us have been dying to I just want to be myself. I just want to be free. I just want to be able to love on people. I want to be able to do what I'm passionate about and get paid for it. This is the shit that's been in our spirit. Let me keep on moving. So everything that's about to happen to change us, to cause this shift, to cause this change of tracks, all of it is to put us in alignment with who we really are. And that is light workers. That is earth angels. That is women, and this is the divine feminine reading, so I'm going to say women, but I wanted to say women and men, so I'm going to do that too. Women and men who are called to teach, who are called to show love, who are called to be a ball of love in the atmosphere. However, we decide to display that. Moving on. So it says, stay connected to your divine energy rather than being distracted by drama. What that makes me feel like is stay in your peace. Whatever brings you peace, whatever causes you to be in stillness and in a sense of calmness, stay connected to that. Keep doing that throughout this whole shaking. Do that. Okay. And then it says, notice what is no longer good for you and let it go. So, excuse me. Like, I do feel like for some of us, it won't be like the shaking is going to be fucking huge, but I don't feel like it's going to always. This is what I feel. It's going to be big, but the way that it's coming across, it might happen subtly or it might start subtly. Okay. For some of us, this is people who are involved in a connection that we are involved with. There could be some drama getting ready to pop off between more than one party. Okay. Or just drama, period. No matter where this may apply or resonate in your life, whether it's work, whether it's family, whether it's friendships, whether it is your romantic partnership, it's about to be some drama. And so spirit is saying, rather than focusing on that, because if we focus on it, we're going to get pulled into it. I can assure you of that. So spirit is trying to give us fair warning. Don't get pulled into the drama, brother. Don't get pulled into the drama, sis. Instead, choose to always go to your sacred place that keeps you calm, that keeps you peace, that keeps you operating in the vibration of love. I'm done with that card because we can be there all day. The next card that came out when I was asking spirit, what is going on in the divine feminine's love energy, right? Passion. Passion. This also, I was led to put underneath the Bridget card. And as I was saying, the Bridget energy is passionate energy. It's fire. And fire is usually associated with passion. There's a burning fire in you, okay? And that was also what helped me to get the understanding of Bridget. But as it pertains to a love relationship, I feel like this is still that fire that's within. There is something if you're in a connection already, the reason that you cannot leave is because this flame that's at work in the both of you. And for some of us, you guys, I feel like a relationship that we're in, it could be a third party situation. There could be other people involved, whether it's family members or whether it is another romantic interest of your partner, karmic or whatnot. Don't got to be karmic, could just be another soulmate connection. I feel like the reason why you guys can't just get away from this connection is because there's a fire in there that's lit. And both of you guys have it for one another. Yeah, there's a connection with the other situation. There's a connection with the other woman. There's a connection with the other male. If it's, if this is a guy who's experiencing this energy and his woman is connected to someone else, there's definitely connection there. But y'all have passion. Y'all have a passionate connection. It says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I really get the vibe though that the divine masculine in the connection is extremely passionate about you, divine feminine, even if it may not always come across that way to you. And I feel like spirit might be moving on him, to start to like to do this. You know what I mean? It's like he's about to start expressing. He's about to start expressing in a way that like he's not quite expressed before. And it's gonna be like a pleasant surprise for us, I feel. Do you see the guy on this card? Do you see the man I meant to say on this card? Do you see the man on this card? Like, I feel like this is the way the divine masculines feel about us, even if they don't all the time come across that way. Uba says, should that fire be forcibly put out or allow the flame to fade on its own? Well, who said anything about putting the fire out though, sis? You can't put this fire out. You cannot put this fire out. And if the fire can't go out. I don't know. I'm not sure in what that's in regards to. So please, if you can clarify for me, because I don't really understand that. To me, we can't put this fire out. So I don't know what that's in regards to. But let me know so I can answer that better. Because the fire that I'm talking about is something that's innate. It's something that's already in us. Okay. And when it comes to the fire about a connection, all right. When it comes to a fire about a connection, if you're talking about maybe there's a connection that you're not supposed to be a part of or something like that, then I would say it's totally up to you whether or not you decide to just blow it out. Because like when we were on the change your tracks card and spirit was saying not to get pulled into the drama, not to get pulled into the negativity. Listen, if for you that negativity is part of this connection and you are feeling like, oh, okay, I need to let this go. And if you feel like you need to be the person to blow out that flame, you can blow out the flame. That's up to you. You are the only one who really knows if that's what you need to do, right? And if you feel like it's cool, I'm just about to let this go out on its own, then by all means do that. But for me, I don't think that when it comes to the change of direction, what we were talking about, I don't know if that was in regards to the relationship with the flame. I don't know. And you still haven't said nothing in the comments. I'm waiting, chick. I'm waiting. While I wait, I'm going to go ahead and move on because this video is already really long. When I was asking spirit for more energy, more information surrounding this divine feminine energy, these two cards are what came out. These two cards are what came out. The Page of Wands and the Death in reverse, the Death card in reverse, okay? And I can't remember if those were two cards that came out or, yeah, it was. So Page of Wands, when I was looking at this card and I was meditating on it and just trying to be like, spirit, what am I getting from this? Okay, Uba says I already answered. Okay, she said, got it. You already answered what I was thinking. Okay, cool. Cool. The Page of Wands, I was getting the energy, guys. I was getting the vibe that it's like we're listening to spirit for something and we're waiting to receive a message about what to do, about something that we're really passionate about. We like, spirit, I'm listening. What you got to say? We know a message is coming in. I feel like we're already hearing it. And that message is in regards to something that lights our fire, honey, that makes us want to take action. And I think that's so beautiful, especially because I said that already when it comes to Bridget. I said that already when it comes to even changing tracks. Like there's something that we like, okay, all right, spirit, I'm ready to hear. Like, tell me what to do and I'll do it. Tell me what to do and I will do it. Okay. Um, but then this card came out, the death card in reverse. And for me, the only message that came clear as motherfucking day was stagnation. So with these two cards together, I feel like we got this fire that's lit in us, and we like spirit. Tell me what to do, and I will do it. I'm telling you, I'm feeling like doing A, B, and C. Spirit, I'm feeling like I need to do this, and I feel like I need to do that. And we got all these ideas that are flowing into us. I mean, and they are tickling our fancy, and we're like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to do it. But I feel like we're not really ready yet. We're new. Like, don't get me wrong, this is something that we're passionate about. It's something that we really want to do, something we want to take action on, but we're still new at how to go about it, right? So I feel like I low-key feel that spirit might actually have us in this stagnation. Or if it's not spiritually, this if this stillness and no movement is not spiritually fostered, if it's not done because of spirit, we feel this way. We feel this way. We feel like, damn, like it's something I'm supposed to be doing. I feel the heat. I feel the energy. I feel like I really just want to take action. But maybe you feel like you don't know how. Or maybe you feel like, okay, I'm about to be new to all of this. I'm going to need some help. And then you're in this stagnation area. You're like, I don't know how to move forward. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to manifest this. Now, I asked Spirit to clarify, and when I tell y'all so much energy came out, I'm about to have to fly through this energy. We are wanting to manifest. At first, I was going to think that this was the masculine energy, but I don't think so. Even though masculines are magicians as well, I feel like this is about us. We are having, like, we feel like we're not having luck manifesting what it is that we want to, okay? What we want to manifest is new beginnings when it comes to our resources, when it comes to our security, when it comes to our stability, okay? When it comes to nourishing ourselves and other people with the Ace of Pentacles. We also trying to manifest so that we can be together, so that we can be financially abundant. Again, this is all clarifying the death energy, the death card, that stagnation. We also feel like we don't have the clarity that we desire. We want it. And we're asking spirit to help us to get it. That's why this is all the reason why we got our ears to the sky, while we're listening to nature, while we're trying to pay attention to everything, right? Because we're like, spirit, come on, tell me what to do. Come on. Like, but we still feel this sense of stagnation about manifesting our financial success, about manifesting, because we feel like with our financial success is going to come that nourishment. With our financial success is going to come security, stability, us even being able to give to other people. We also feel like with these messages are going to come clarity. What is it that I'm supposed to be cutting out, spirit? What is it that I'm supposed to be letting go of, spirit? What is it that I'm supposed to bring into my life, spirit? What is it that I need to depart from? And what do I need to bring in? Clarity. What is it that I need to see for the first time really clear? But we might be feeling like we're not getting that yet. Hence the stagnation, the stillness, why we feel like we have not been able to move forward. There's a Knight of Pentacles. There's some work that we're willing to put in, no matter how slow, no matter how steady it has to be. We're willing to put in the work. But we're still not moving. We're still not moving yet. We like, okay, spirit, just tell us what to do. We can start off slow. It's cool. Okay. And when I was also meditating on this, I felt like this could also be an actual person who could be coming into our lives, who I feel they could have some type of connection with us. Like they might like us, they might be interested in us because guys, we are fly. Oh my God. How the hell did y'all give me a minute? I'm gonna finish this, but I just realized that I had two more cards for the plan of action for us that I did not get to after change tracks. But let me finish this energy. I do feel like there's somebody else who could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or have that somewhere in their chart, who's looking at us, who's interested in us. But I don't feel like we're going to move forward with them because our divine masculine is who's on our mind. And this person is wanting to offer something, probably a little bit of security, a little bit of stability. I feel like friend energy with this. But I don't feel like you see this person as your king. I don't feel like you could see this person as somebody that you're going to really move forward with. Okay, then we got a King of Swords energy. This could be us as well because this is a divine feminine energy. I feel like, okay, going back to the Knight of Pentacles, this could be our energy. Going back to the Knight of Pentacles, this could be us wanting to slowly build something, wanting to work towards something. Slow progress, but also being very cautious, okay? Like this could be what's causing the stagnation as well. Doesn't have to be the case, but it could be part of that energy. We're slow moving. We only got a little bit of money, right? This Sean LaFay experience. Hey, love. Thank you, Deshaun. I appreciate the love. And then I feel like we're gonna eventually go from the Knight of Pentacles energy into the King of Swords, into knowing what it is that we want once that clarity finally comes in. Because even though this death card is in reverse and I feel like we're not moving in this energy yet, and that is stillness right now, and that is still stagnant, I do think with all of this energy coming, I really feel, with all this energy showing up, I do feel like all of this is coming, especially because we got this Page of Wands here. I think that this is what we're waiting on, but we still feel like we're not moving forward. We still do feel like we're stuck, right? But I do think all this energy is coming. So we're going to progress from the Knight of Pentacles energy, from this slow moving but steady energy, into the King of Swords. Somebody who's in control of themselves, somebody who is logical, reasonable, could be a little cold to some people, but they're a boss nonetheless. They know how to make their decisions. They know why they're making their decisions, and they make them. No apologies. No apologies. That's beautiful energy for us to be in, especially seeing as how we feel that we're stuck. You might be in stillness right now, but I don't think you're going to stay there. The Page of Wands then came out after the King of Swords. And I feel like this is about a passionate message that's going to be coming from somebody, or that it's going to be a new opportunity as well that we may receive, guys. And I feel like it's regarding something or somebody from our past. And I kind of don't know how I feel about that. I low-key feel like somebody might just pop up trying to profess they love, y'all. And then that could possibly have us stumped, which I hope that's not the case. Or I got another message that just said this could be something from our childhood that we're passionate about. A message about an opportunity, about something that since we were little, we always desired to do. We always wanted to do this. And we're pretty good at it too. We're pretty good at it. That makes me really happy. And the last two cards that came out were the Seven of Pentacles and the Strength card. And with the Seven of Pentacles energy, I feel like we could be feeling like we're not getting back what we wanted to, or we're not getting back what we put in. This could be impatience with ourselves. This could be impatience with self or with somebody else. Maybe even with the whole connection all together between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. You could be feeling some type of impatience, or like maybe you should let something go. Oh God. But I'm also feeling like, because the card is here in stagnation, not moving forward, that this could be also a vibe that you're feeling like you're not moving forward. You're not making the progress that you really want to with the seeds that you've been planting, or even the ideas that you've been having to create stability, to create security for yourself, to get your money up. Maybe you're feeling like it's not working. Like, damn, why am I not manifesting? Why am I not seeing the fruits of my labor? I mean, is this a waste of time? Should I move on from this? Should I let it go? This could be what it's about. That could be the energy for that too. And then the strength in reverse, I was really trying to sit here and meditate on this card and figure out what it could possibly mean. And I got the vibe that basically some of us we could feel like we're losing our willpower, or our natural innate instincts could be trumping our spiritual knowledge, our spiritual understanding, and it could be causing us to feel funky. It could be causing us to feel like defeated, even, because that was the energy. That was just the feeling I got. Some of us could be feeling defeated for some reason because we're not moving forward, because we feel like we haven't manifested that we want to manifest yet. You could be feeling like, damn, maybe it's not meant for me. Maybe it's not meant for me to have this money, but that's not the truth. Maybe it's not meant for me to have this love. That's not the truth. I just feel like, I really feel like we're in this period of stillness and stagnation because there's still more information that the spirit wants to give us. And wait a minute, I just realized that the Page of Wands came out twice. So it came out even clarifying the damn stagnation card. So that clarifies for me that we have more messages that are about to get ready to come in that are going to help us to move forward, that are going to help us to take action. Okay. So with this death card and with this stillness, for some of the divine feminines, it could be a forced stillness. It could be a forced stagnation. It could be spirit got you stuck. Spirit have you still because they still got messages that they need to give you about how to move forward. Ooh, that's better. That makes me feel a lot better. Okay. And with this, also, this doesn't always have to be negative, because what I just got from this is that we might have to beast on somebody or on ourselves, like on the whatever messages that spirit brings us. We might have to go into beast mode. Okay. That could also be the reason that this is in reverse. We could have to tap into our natural abilities to make shit happen, to be a beast. I feel like we might have to let the claws out. Okay, we might have to take on that queen and king of the jungle energy. For some of us, that could be the reason that we're in stagnation, because we haven't really allowed that lion to rise up in us, because we haven't allowed the inner beast, whatever our beast is, to come out. That could be the reason that we're stagnant. Yes, I still feel like for some of us, we are in a forced stagnation through spirit because we still have to get messages. But I also feel like it could be the fact that, hey, I've been giving you messages. I've been telling you what to do. It's time for you to beast on that shit. So that could be the messages for some of us. Last but certainly not least, here are the affirmations, guys, that Spirit gave us for all the energies. When I asked Spirit for these affirmations, I was like, Spirit, I want the affirmations to basically connect all the messages and all the energy that come out, that you give us, that you share with us. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm trying to move on too fast. I forgot, I got 2 more cards for us from the actions that we need to take. One more card, excuse me. Remember, the first card for the action is go for your dreams. Go for your dreams. That was the first card about what action Spirit said that we need to be taking at this time. The second card was change tracks, right? And we learned that was about basically a shaking. That was about some things that was about to happen, that was about to literally change the direction of our life. We also talked about how Saturn is going direct today, and that just, to me, is just so synonymous with that message. Some shit is about to shift, whether we want it to or not, and it's going to literally change the course of our lives. Okay, yes, it might be subtle changes. Yes, it could be huge for some of us. Okay. And the last thing that we're supposed to do, Spirit said, is grieve your losses. This is the second time that card has come out for me, because I'm a part of the Divine Feminine Collective. Yes, I am. And then I also feel like I did this personally, and this is what happened. Grieve your losses also came out. And I really feel like I think that's more so about the things that we feel like we're going to have to cut out. It may not be that it's super easy for us to do it, but I think that grieving them, I feel like that's allowing us to experience that. That's not saying, suck it up, buttercup. That's not saying don't feel your feelings. That's not saying don't feel whatever this tower moment, whatever this shaking is about to bring out of you. It's not saying that you can't feel it. It's not saying that you can't miss those things. It's not saying that you can't be sad that a connection was lost with a friend or a family member or a lover. It's not saying that at all, or even a job or an opportunity. It's saying feel everything, let it all flow to let it go. Let it all flow to let it go. Moving on. Now I'm finished with the divine energy. My bad. Now I can move on to the last cards, okay? Again, I did ask Spirit, please let these affirmations just tie everything in so beautifully. And when I tell you, I do believe that Spirit answered the request. So, the first card that came out from the Guardians and Archangels deck is, I might mispronounce this, but we're going to definitely try. Demordiorite. Demordiorite. And it looks like this. Such a beautiful card. It says, are you able to imagine your life asking help from the divine? Are you seeking inner peace? Didn't we talk about that a little bit with Bridget? We talked about that even with the change your tracks card. Because the change your tracks card was inviting us to make sure that we run to our sacred place when all this shaking and all this stuff start happening to change our course. So yes, the answer to are we seeking inner peace? Yes. Yes, we are. And if you're not, you should be. It says it is time to acknowledge that you have the ability to hear, sense, or know information and guidance from angels and spirit guides. Realign and develop your spiritual awareness. Objectively observe patterns and behaviors and shifts. Y'all, if this is not what the fuck Saturn energy and the Saturn retrograde we talked about, that was what that was supposed to be for. If you haven't done it, I feel like there's still time to do it. Thankfully, there's always time. The planets help to bring that time and to bring those energies and stuff up and out faster for us and more clear. But it's always time to do this. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God, thank you. Archangel Raziel is the archangel that is associated with this gemstone. And here is our affirmation for this. It says, I see life from a positive perspective. I have enhanced mental acuity. To me, that's dealing with clarity. That's dealing with quick ideas on how to move, quick ideas on what to do, how to take action. I magnetically attract peaceful, thoughtful people into my circle because that's what we're going to need now, right? Especially moving from dramatic people, moving from people who were disrupting that peace, who were bringing darkness, right? Bringing that negative energy. When we align with peace, when we align with our inner knowing and the spirit for that matter, all of that is going to change. And I feel like that's what the changing of the tracks is doing for us. Remember, I was saying it's answering our prayers. It really is. It may seem funky. We might be like, well, why do you have to do it like that? How come you couldn't do it like this, spirit? But nevertheless, our prayers are being answered. Okay. It says, I intuitively know what I need to know and when I need it. I am grateful for assistance from the heavenly realm. Hell yeah, we are. Hell yeah, we are. Okay. Okay. Guys, I don't know if you remember, but at the beginning of the reading, when I was doing the bottom of the deck of all the cards, the bottom of the deck was also talking about telling us to go into nature, get into a garden and meditate, just sit with nature. It was also telling us to go into the woods or into a forest, whatever, and just connect with Mother Earth, right? And it was saying that the archangel that is connected to that energy is Archangel Sandalphon. Well, guess who the archangel is for the card that's about to get ready to come out? Archangel Sandalphon. So if spirit don't come on and synergize this reading. Okay. So the name of this particular gemstone is Peacock Copper. Peacock Copper. And it says, are you in touch with your magnificence? Like, do you know how the bomb you are? Do you know how great you are? Find ways to bring more joy into your life. We talked about this. We talked about this. Find ways to bring more joy into your life. Be aware of the source of your emotional challenges or perceived blocks so that you can release them. Y'all, I got to do what Spirit is leading me to do so that you can release them. Get in touch with your inner radiance and shine your light. Shine your light. I don't know if y'all can see that, but shine your light brightly. Got to be more careful. Y'all, this is so beautiful. Archangel Sandalphon, here is our affirmation. It says, my life is dynamic and full of vibrant energy. I am full of vigor. I am authentic. This is the other thing that Change Attracts was about, getting to our authentic selves, right? I am authentic and loyal. I confidently show my true colors to others. It is a fabulous feeling to be all that I can be. I am full of life-enhancing joy and goodness. This is why we're here, people. That has been the Divine Feminine reading for this rising. I am so grateful. I want to do Divine Masculines. I want to do the Divine Masculine so bad, but I can't because I got to hurry up and run on to work. Lord, I'm going to stop complaining that I got to go to work. I'll stop because right now I need that. So thank you for this job, Spirit. Thank you for this job that is going to help me at some point be able to do what I'm doing and be the high priestess that I am all the time. Okay, guys, that has been the Divine Feminine reading. Y'all, wasn't this the bomb? Like, if it wasn't the bomb for you, it was the bomb for me. Okay. Let's see. Uba Asterian says, that is my personal struggle. Patience. Uba also says it's getting better though. Uba says, come on with the download, Spirit, baby. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Thank you, Spirit. It also, Ariel Barshar says, love you. Seems we are all getting the same message. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And see, that's what I love about Spirit. That's kind of how it works. That's kind of how it works. The Divine Feminines get the same Spirit. I'll be doing the Divine Masculines probably later on tonight, like when I get back home. I don't know though, because my little husband get back home later tonight, and I don't know. He might come see me. He may come see me. I don't know. But for all of you guys who are not aware, I am in a third party situation. I am in I don't know what to call the relationship, but I am in a relationship where there are two women involved. And so I know that he's going to be picked up probably by the other young woman. And so I might get to see him after that. I don't know. So if I don't get to see him, or even if I do and I'm not too tired, I'll probably be doing the Divine Masculine reading after that. And if not, shit. If not, I might do the Divine. I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to do it, y'all. I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to do it. But I'm gonna make it happen. It's gonna be today or tonight. I mean, it's gonna be tonight. It has to be tonight. I get off work at 7:30. Okay. And y'all, I'm gonna say this, because I know some people might think that just because I let y'all know that I'm pretty much in a third party situation that I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with it. Okay. But I'm always about optimism, which is what the bottom of the deck card was for the love energy that's involved in the Divine Feminine reading. That was the bottom of the deck. It says, stay optimistic about your love life. And it says, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. So for me, I really am doing my best to just stay positive about it. And I just feel like, hey, if the situation can work out, we can all be loving together. Hey, that's fine by me. If there's respect and all that kind of stuff. I just happen to feel like, though, on the part of the other young lady, that has not always been the case. And for me, that makes me a little sad. And so I choose to stay away now. I was trying to actually have some type of relationship with her, but I no longer am. My spirit told me not to anymore. Spirit told me not to anymore. So I'm not. Um, so I just wanted to say that because I know that me saying it could make it seem like I'm for it or that I could be promoting it. And I'm not doing any of it. I'm not against it, but I'm not doing it. And I'm not for this particular connection. So yeah, I just wanted to be clear about that, guys. But anyway, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. I love you guys with the love of the Most High. I love you because you are me and I am you. That song just came to me. You are everything, and everything is you. Oh, you are everything, and everything is you. I think that's something that we probably need to remember. That's probably why Spirit said that. We're all connected. Okay? So, moving on. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, thank you. I say. And thank you, Ariel. I appreciate that, my love. You are too. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I play too much. I don't even want to, but I got to. So I gotta get out of here now. Otherwise, love y'all.